Let me, because I can do this now. Woo. Okay. Oh, knock the wind out. Hi, girlie. Did you leave yet? Dude just knocked the wind out. Okay. I forgot my claws. Would you be able to bring my claws?
Make sure you put this in the pot.
It is. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Aren't you coming? Are you not going over this way?
You good, dude?
Yeah. Like to the skate park. Oh, you're the best. You're the absolute best. Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. Claws.
Claws on the way.
Skatosis episode 132 coming at you from Oshkosh.
132 only?
Isn't it? 131 was the last one we did, the recap.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, it has been. It's been 2 weeks.
Because we skipped.
Yes.
We didn't hook
I
up last
may
week.
or may not have mono. Yeah, I got the test. Yeah.
I'm trying to stay away over here. So
thank God you're the audience.
The wind is blowing
podcast.
this way. Hopefully the wind is not an issue. I've got the camera kind of blocked. I've got my hand over my phone kind of blocking the wind. So I apologize if so. But dude, it's been 2 weeks and we got to talk skateboarding.
Yes.
It's like it wells up inside, and I got no one to talk about skateboarding with.
But we have to do this week's topic. I totally forgot that we even skipped.
I know we skipped a week, so it's
and I'm like, I can't even look back.
No, I don't even. There's so many things that go on,
right?
And I love the fact that like there's an archive on the website, like you can go back and listen to any of them because like at any given point there was something gnarly that week that we were just so stoked on.
Yeah, or even something like if you would listen to our show and then like drops Monday or Tuesday. I get why Skate Line's Tuesday because shit then drops and you're like, well.
Yeah, but what day does he film it? You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Are they doing it Tuesday morning to get it out Tuesday? I mean, there's always that scheduling.
Yeah.
And it is only a 3-minute show, so like they can knock that out, I would imagine, in a couple hours.
Pretty quick. Yeah, they could do it.
And it's all at the green screen. I mean, there's definitely
that transition between Monday and Tuesday, we miss things and we're like, oh, it's going to get brought up.
I have a feeling they probably record it on Monday, wait for all the weekend stuff, the dust to settle, and then Monday night they crank it out, and then they
may do it sometimes Tuesday because there's shit that's happened Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then it like changes.
I know, or some viral clip will end up at the very end or something like that. Or
right.
He'll throw.
Yeah, sure.
Crazy. But yeah, so Skatosis, man. I'm Drew Domkis.
Aaron Monty.
We're just like already, we can't contain the love for skateboarding. And that's all Skatosis is. It's an obsession with skateboarding. We've got it hardcore. We're just here to just talk about what we've seen this week before we go skate right here at the park. And enjoy the footage of us skating while you listen to us. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you can find us at skatosis.com.
That's what I always hear is people are watching it on Facebook.
All right, that's cool. I mean, that's a great way for us to get kind of the word out, and it's a visual while you're listening to the episode.
Yeah.
So I think that's become a pretty cool little. I don't know. I like the format. It's evolved over time. I love this kind of thing now, where I used to be really opposed to recording at the parks, and now I'm just digging it.
Yeah, I love that because then we're like hitting different things.
For sure.
It's a weird like obviously I hate everything, but it's a weird like love hate of like the studio is also great because we can just like chill and like
you got
relax.
The headphones. And
we can just like get in our zone.
And I'm super cleaning up the office right now. I have some really awesome news. I don't know if the podcast really cares about it, but it's a personal thing, and it's like it's getting me really organized.
Oh, that's
and so
good.
The studio is going to be pretty sweet pretty soon.
My favorite studio is when we move downstairs in winter.
Yeah,
because I get the couch.
Right.
That's if I'm imagining right now, I'm like, I'd be there just sitting back.
Well, you know, there's always room for a couch up there. I got more than I need as a furniture.
Let's start getting inflatable furniture. Remember that shit?
That stuff would probably be pretty noisy, I would imagine.
That shit's such a waste too.
Yeah.
It like just deflated.
But yeah, the studio shows are cool, and we can record those as well. We used to do video of us recording those shows. But I like the skateboarding in the background.
Facebook Live?
Look at Cody.
We should do an Instagram Live.
We could, a show. But you can't save those on the Instagram and all that kind of stuff live. Is I think a little bit different trip. You kind of got to do it for the other platforms or for yourself, and then spit it out through Facebook Live, but not as live or
Instagram Live.
Instagram, I mean, yeah. There's too many platforms. It's so many. But that kind of leads to my new job. I got. They literally titled me the social media wizard.
Nice.
For their 10 channels of social media. And so I kind of started that this last week. I'm just doing a bunch of research, but it's for the David Allen Company and Getting Things Done. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. GTD. It's a productivity system. And so so I'm doing all their social media now. So it's super awesome.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So that just happened.
Okay, very cool. And you're allowed to talk about it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's me. I got the gig. I signed all the papers. I just sent my first invoice. I'm a contractor for them, but what I do is kind of like a roadmap for other people, and so I can do all my social media work. You can
do what you do
for them, and so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm happy to hear that.
Thanks, awesome. Dude. Yeah. But so, what were we talking about? Because now I'm just jazzed about that good news.
Well, we were talking about the studio.
Oh, that's right, studio shows. And so I was saying that we could probably do some video in the studio once we get back to those studio shows.
Speaking of studio, have you seen that 9 Club has rearranged theirs?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just listening to the experience. Cruise a little closer just so you're in the frame there.
Okay.
Man, that wind.
I feel like I'm going to keep hitting you.
I don't know which audio is going to be better here, but yeah, I was just listening to the experience just on the way here, or was it last night, I think? But they put out a lot more content now. They're doing that every week. Right.
Honestly, and maybe it is the change from every week, but I haven't finished one since they changed everything.
They're still long.
Long.
Do you listen or watch?
But I've honestly, most of the time watch, because that's one they throw clips in.
Yeah,
right?
I still just
listening to that audio, I know I'm already gonna go back. If I listen to the audio, I know
but
I'm
you could at least go to that
clip.
You could go to that time code and just watch that part also.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's just I'd rather just watch it. Right, one and done.
No, I get you. But it's a long show.
And honestly, I get what they're doing. They're trying to just change it up. And I still love the 9 Club, the show, and I love everything about those dudes. But I cannot the listener questions and all that stuff. I am so out of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm
not in the loop, you mean?
Yeah, I honestly just want to hear about the skating and talk about the clips.
They've got the raffle, they've got the chatting,
and it's all the power to them, right?
For sure. But it's become more than just skate talk.
Yeah, and why I love that show is because it was just skate. Now it's all right, here are the time. We got to run to and I'm
and the calls and stuff.
I don't have time.
I get it totally.
Yeah,
I appreciate all the skate
So it's just
content.
a weird feeling I felt the past 2 weeks.
That's cool. Well, that's what we're here for, to just talk skate.
Right. That makes me love this show more because that's what I want to do.
Well, cool, because we've got 2 topics to talk about this week, because they're just everything happens so fast. There's so much content. There's a contest going on. Actually, at noon, it started live webcasting at Marseille.
Red Bull Rippers.
Yeah. So that's another thing that
are they really tearing it out, or is that a facetious? That was a facetious.
They're destroying it. Did you watch the barracks?
Yeah, they did a PSA thing.
It was they're crumbling the coping, and it was pretty cheesy.
Did they use in the
and they did. Yeah, it was something like that.
I kind of like it because
I did too, but it was super cheesy. But they're destroying it because the paint on it is all cracked and everything. So whatever. That bowl is awesome, and I'm looking forward. It looks like they added an oververt piece to it. Did you see that? It's like an extension box on one of the decks.
Maybe I didn't see that.
Yeah, and it looks like it's oververt. So that should be interesting to see what happens on that. So we can't even really talk about that. But the 2 things that we are gonna
good transition into yours.
Hey, is it's called Take It Back, right? I forgot to look at the name again. The van.
It's your topic.
I forgot to look. I believe it's called Take It Back.
Okay.
Oh, damn it, that sucks. I might be wrong now.
Jeff Rowley.
Pedro Barros and Ronnie Sandoval.
God damn, that's all I need. That's all I need in a 17-long video.
That is a killer team. And to see Jeff Rowley out there still killing it. He did a lot of repetitious tricks, but all on different things. But like at his age and took in the slam. Dude, opening with that slam.
The first trick.
Oh my gosh, dude. That slam was brutal. It was hard to watch. Like, actually, I could watch that one more than the Ronnie one, dude. I did not have to watch Ronnie. I looked away. Because I'd seen that already. What did they call that? The patella? Mm-hmm. It cracked in 3 or 4 spots.
And then I read that interview you posted.
Yeah.
I read that.
That's a great, awesome interview.
And he said it's such like a natural instinct, though. He said he ruined it more.
By stretching.
By bending.
Oh, yeah, bending.
Yeah, he wanted to be like, can I bend it?
Yeah. Dude, it was like caved in, though.
It popped the other way.
Yeah, I didn't look at it.
I didn't know that was going to be in the video.
I didn't either.
It just caught me.
I kind of as soon as I realized what was going on, I was like, oh, damn.
Wait, did you know before he went down?
I remember the clip from when it happened in real life. I saw the park. I remember the trick. I looked away, dude, because I was I knew it was happening.
You're fucking lucky, because I was like here. I was like this. I'm like, this is insane.
I saw that on Instagram.
My stomach dropped.
That's funny. I knew to look away.
Because it was
backside air, but he said his feet got wobbly and his knee hit first.
You can see it.
Even in a pad, that would have been brutal.
Yeah. Oh, the pad would have shattered.
It would have, but that's what happened to his knee.
Yeah.
But dude, we skip right over Jeff's part because his part was gnarly.
Super gnarly.
So he starts with
isn't he in his 40s?
Yeah, I forget how many 40s, but he's in there.
Low 40, I think under 45.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I mean,
damn.
That is it's like I'm even trying to think back of all his tricks. He did a lot of nose slides.
Mm-hmm. A lot of shoves. Dude, that slam at that London bank where you go over the wall and he went to the curb.
Dude, just listening to him like cry out when he took that first slam, because that board slide didn't look that bad. Like it looked, it looked pretty mellow. I was like, oh man, this is pretty chill.
It looked
like
really high to get onto.
I could do something like that. I could just get on that board slide. But you'd think like,
I don't think you could get on
no, maybe not on it, but like if you stood on it first
and rolled
just rolled, it looked pretty mellow because it's wide and it's kind of, but
it's
to
long.
Like to commit to standing up and going and getting caught up on something.
But you know what he did. You know what he did. He tried to get he tried to pinch out the last one. Yeah. So he went all forward.
He went all forward, and it's just like he went to body.
And then I loved the clip. You hear him like the board.
Yeah,
still going. Pop. The board lands.
Those are the worst because that happens a lot of times in the footage that I'm even going through where there's a full-on bail, but the board still does the trick.
The board's still doing it.
Just mocks you.
It's just physics. You're doing the motion and then you're gone. The board's gonna keep going.
The board is still gonna keep going.
Rodney Mullen taught us.
Oh man, but that was brutal. Pedro Barros is a beast.
Fuck.
Did you read his interview?
I didn't see it.
Okay, so and also
on Thrasher?
Yeah, it's I saw it online. It's probably in the latest issue. Mm-hmm. And also Rick Beta from No Mongo Podcast was just talking about it. But he's basically retiring from competition after 2020. Yeah. So it makes sense, but so like that was in the interview because he just wants he doesn't want to have to spend 40 seconds impressing a judge. Yeah, makes sense.
And like
he's proven himself.
The last like 2 years, they hype it up. This is the Pedro show.
Oh, many times.
Pedro's on course.
How many
Everyone
times
look out.
is it been called the Pedro show?
Yeah, and I get it,
and he deserves every bit of that praise, man.
Maybe the best video part I've ever seen.
Dude, and he's hardly done video parts. So that's the thing. If he could focus just on video parts, dude, they're so badass.
And I'm not even the biggest fan of transition. I mean, he put street in there too.
But he's a beast.
Fucking
beast. The stuff at the end, the one where it's a BMX course. And it's like a bank up to huge quarter, full vert up, and he does a front nose. He does a nose blunt.
It's a BMX course, not a dirt one.
You look at it. No. But it's basically BMX additions to some place, and it says it in the article because there's a photo of it, and they're talking about it because nobody skates that.
Right,
dude. How do you get that much speed to go up a bank and then up that quarter to do a blunt?
It was a bank and then
a quarter quick.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Are you talking about the nose blunt?
Yes, dude, it's gnarly,
dude. That one,
gnarly. And then the backside nose blunt too, though. That was on that vert wall.
Yeah, straight up. God. He dropped in to come in.
He flew
halfway down,
like 6 foot of floating down.
He floated. Dude.
That guy's such a beast. And him riding that huge wooden wave, whatever that place is, gnarly. Because I think he grinded a bit. One of them, he did a grind or an ollie or something, but it was
top of that
it's oververt.
Yeah,
think it's
the
a
top
little
of that
over.
is way over 10 feet, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you're all the way up,
But I also think it's over vert.
Yeah.
Like, there's no vert. It just kind of keeps curving.
it keeps curving. Yeah,
dude.
such a rad spot.
So
though,
gnarly. And he just made it look like he was surfing.
I've seen that spot before, but people are always like skating like Trent McClung.
Yeah,
skating,
way low.
Like, the bank
Yeah,
to ledge.
right.
Nobody's up there.
Pedro's carving over you while you're doing that.
That's bananas.
Oh, speaking of an over trick, did you see the recent one Tony Hawk just posted? Him doing a backsmith while Jimmy Wilkins no-handed 360 ollies over him on vert.
Oh, I don't think
Dude,
so.
it was either last night or this morning.
Okay.
I posted it on the Barn Burner crew, but dude, you know Jimmy Wilkins.
Yeah, of course.
Floats the ollies, right? This is floating a backside 360 over Tony Hawk.
We saw him at Mega.
Yes.
Him floating
No.
like, yeah.
Jimmy Wilkins?
Oh, no, not Jimmy Wilkins.
I'm talking
Who am
about
I
Jimmy
thinking
Wilkins
of?
on Creature.
I know, no. Who am I thinking of?
We saw
Who
so
did we
many.
see? So somebody that floats him. Not Jimmy Wilkins.
Clay Kreiner.
No.
Fuck.
Who was it? He floated like
Oh.
a fakey ollie. And he just like, it was the guy that
Was
like,
it Elliot Sloan?
Fuck, was
Was
it Elliot
it-
Sloan? God damn it.
Oh,
no, that's
man.
gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah.
I thought it was Jimmy Wilkins.
No, he was not there. He was at the half pipe competition the night before. We did not see him on Big Air. I don't know if he does Big Air at all. But Jimmy Wilkins on Creature does the
maybe it was Elliot
floatiest
Sloan.
frontside ollies. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's why I'm still like, I thought it was the Mega.
So he's doing a frontside floaty 360 ollie. No hands. 360. Tony Hawk comes and slides a backsmith under him.
If I can imagine it,
it's beautiful.
no real hands flaring, right?
No,
he's kind of
because he's a dancer, man. His legs are perfect.
God, I swear to God, it was Mega. This is gonna drive me nuts all day.
No, are you talking about the dude that did the 1260?
No,
Mitchie Brusco?
no. It was a dude. I don't think he placed at all, but it was a dude that just like floated.
There's the Brazilian Gomez that does the floaty 360s.
No, I'm either thinking of Elliot Sloan or I thought it was Jimmy Wilkins.
No, he was not there.
Maybe I'm thinking of Elliot
I don't
Sloan.
know.
Is he a thinner dude?
Yeah, super thinner, the taller guy.
Maybe it was him, but he didn't do the.
He doesn't do Big Air.
Well, no,
Mitchie Brusco.
No. Jimmy Wilkins, you're saying, is a thin dude. Is Elliot Sloan like a thinner, lankier dude?
He kind of looks like Matt Berger.
God, I swear, this is gonna drive me nuts. I gotta look it up later.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Because I remember it being a really thin dude. He hit I don't remember when he came into it over the gap.
Yeah.
But up, just straight fakey ollie, went
Right.
straight up to regular.
Right.
Am I getting?
Yeah, you keep floating away.
I'm way over.
I know.
Yeah, I just remember him going like, there was one where he was like fakey ollie, and the guy was like, he was like just floating up there, just waiting to come down.
I mean, I do kind of remember seeing that, but I don't know if
Not Jimmy Wilkins. God damn it.
No, but I kind of would like to see him I'd like to see him just a huge frontside ollie on the quarter.
Yeah.
That would be so beautiful because like his just looks so great. But so you got to see that clip of him going over, Tony Hawk going under.
But
yeah, so then Ronnie Sandoval, I mean, his part comes out of the
He had Ender, right?
Yeah, he had the
I love the song, Ring of Fire.
I think most of his stuff, though, was before the knee because he's only now recently kind of crushing it. He's only been on his board now for a bit.
I thought that interview said that some of that...
So maybe a couple of tricks, but majority of that stuff was before the slam.
At least the backside air. Did you see that clip after? That was the clip where he went back and got the backside air.
Yeah, you read that in the article, right? That was the first thing he did.
But there was a clip in the video that he goes and like backside airs that, yeah.
But that was his redemption. Like as soon as he could, the first trick he did was go back and get what took him out.
So frustrating for him on a backside air,
right?
Because that's what you do, right?
Because he does gnarlier stuff.
Yeah, but like backside air is like, yeah, that's my setup. I'm just gonna grab that.
But that's the thing, though. Sometimes the easiest ones that you do all the time can take you out because you take it for granted.
But
I did that the other day, just on like a 5-0 or something got hung up, or even I forget, or I dropped in weird.
Just
yeah. Yeah, and all of a sudden it just splays you out.
I mean, getting too comfortable in skating is definitely a sickness. Speaking of sickness.
Yeah. Speaking of slams, though, look at my Swellbow's pretty much gone from Minnesota. Dude, that was gnarly.
Well, now it's been, what, 3 weeks?
This is 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah. That was bad. I had a huge bruise here. I had a bruise on my hip.
Yeah,
that was a slam. But the redemption, man. I thought I was so done for the day. But I waited like 20 minutes, and then I got back up, and I went over the whole slow, just a carve. And then I was like, ooh, then I grinded a little bit, took a bigger grind. And then I was like, I'm going to pop. Then remember I said, I'm going to do backside ollie and I'm done. And then I just went pop, and then I was done.
I didn't touch that thing at all. That pool coping sucked.
But Cole got a sweet-ass frontside ollie over it. Did you see that in the clip?
Over the gap?
Yeah. He was doing his note. He did one of his manis over that whole plaza thing. He went in, then he came down and he frontside ollied over it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember it that day either. I was on claw diet.
Yeah, it's in the edit though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was some fun footage to put together.
Yeah, it was a fun trip.
Did you go through any of the photos that I posted? Like almost like 200 some photos out of that day.
I don't think so.
Dude, there's some cool ones in there.
I don't have time for this. I was dying.
I'm just saying there's some really cool ones. There's pictures of like Ty Evans looking like he's pointing right at me. There's one.
I saw a few that you posted.
I've been posting a few, but yeah, if you go through them, there's a whole bunch. Some of them are sequences that are just like mind-blowing, like Nyjah just cruising through like a back 180 nose grind.
I should have posted the one Cole took. I guess I could ask him again. But
of you and Zion? Yeah, where did that one go?
The old phone. I didn't post it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't post it.
Oh, but he has it.
He sent it through Instagram, and then I just wasn't able to see it. And then
so you have it on Instagram?
No, I don't have it on Instagram.
No, through the chat, can't you grab it again?
No, I can't like click the photo. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can go on Instagram. I just got to ask you to send it again. That's the weird thing too. I screenshotted it on an even older phone. It's fucked.
Yeah, I never saw the picture, I don't think, of you and Zion. Just the picture of, I was zooming in and I just saw your smiley face.
I loved those pictures you got of me because that looked like me at my realest. But me with a beer, not knowing what I'm doing.
Did you see, though, who else I tagged in those photos? Mike Sinclair's in like 3 of them. Like,
really?
You're just like an inch away from him, but he's further back. But like in the photo,
I wish I would have said hi to him. Dude.
I know.
That guy's funny.
But so I tagged him in a couple, so maybe he saw you in it also.
What is his alternative? Is it Andy Perkins?
Something like, is it Perkins?
I think Perkins is what I'm getting right. I'm wondering about the Andy.
Okay, so dude, I think it's called Take It Back. Van's video, super awesome. Jeff Rowley, Pedro Barros.
And then, I was going through
Sandoval.
Thrasher this morning. Yeah. Like, just looking at, like, on YouTube, just, like, full videos, whatever. Vans has been putting out a lot in the past couple months. They put out an Oz video. They put out that
They're
girl
cranking
video.
it up, dude. They're putting these parks all over the planet.
Yeah, they're putting parks up.
Jeff Rowley, I mean, he's really kind of like the... he's kind of like the what do you call it? Not the like spokesperson.
Brand ambassador?
Yeah, the ambassador, sure. I mean, he's kind of really a full-blown skater at the helm of just taking charge, and I think he's got a lot to say with what they're doing, and it's awesome. And then for him to put out a part like this, awesome.
Yeah, I also liked. Did you see Tyson Peterson's clip in that?
Yeah, but he's got busted up knee or something too? I just read.
It was a picture of him in a thing, and I thought it was Ronnie.
Oh, he was in this. It was in that interview, the Ronnie Sandoval interview. He talked about Tyson.
He had that, and that. We'll just use it. Sorry. He had
I'm just saying this might be bad too.
He had it in that, and then the next clip was like that weird alley spot bank, and then he kind of indie grab, hit the fence. Yeah, that was such a rad trick.
That was rad, dude. Let's talk about your topic.
Okay.
And then we can go skate.
Let's get it.
We've got to get through this one first because I remember the footage, and then I had the clip was sitting in my YouTube ready to be watched. I'm sorry, we're talking about the David Navarrete.
Oh,
not Navarrete. David Gravette.
Yeah, David Gravette.
And it was this rough cut.
Yes.
Do you remember the name of the part itself?
Bronson. It was a Bronson part.
It was just a Bronson part. But so I saw it and it was
again, shout out Bronson.
For real. I saw it was 22 minutes. I was like, I want to make sure that I just hadn't watched it yet. So when you suggested, I was jazzed that now I got a reason to just sit and really watch it.
Yeah.
That guy, dude, I don't know why he does this.
No.
It seems like he's just torturing himself.
Yeah.
And then he hates there's a certain personality type where they just hate, you hate everything.
Yeah.
But he yells his frustration out when he hates it.
I watched it again this morning.
Okay.
And I guess the first thing I'll say is that first clip where he sacks.
Oh my gosh, dude! Yeah, that's
what do you think's going to happen in that scenario, though?
That's different.
Yeah,
because that was a sack.
He went rail to rail.
Gah.
But it's
I wish he would have actually got that trick, but he never got that.
That's gnarly. So I watched it this morning. That was happening. We watched the whole thing.
Right.
Joe periodically pops in.
Okay.
And goes, I hate when they do this. I hate when they yell and they're like.
I do too.
How are they not embarrassed?
It bothers me.
It's a sense, and this is, dude, I kind of get David. I feel the same way. Why is he doing this? I kind of feel the same way of you go into a blackout state.
Sure.
You get frustrated and then land it, or you get frustrated, you deal with the consequences. Sure. And then it's over, and then if you landed it or not, you're like, it's not worth it. I think that's why he's always like mad about. He's like, whatever the clip, because when you have to work at something so long, sometimes it feels great, right?
Sure.
I worked at that.
Sure.
But when you work at something for like 2 hours to days, you're like, that task is done. I've just done a task now. I've put myself through the ringer.
I get it, but he gets, I mean, at least the way they showed it, is that he's super frustrated, yelly, as soon as he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
right away.
I think I feel the same way of, like, I go into a blackout state where at times the one line that's really sticking out is when he did a pole jam, kickflip.
That kickflip, like, foot plant was beautiful.
Yeah.
He could have just ended there.
Also, I love the pole jam.
Just end there.
The air on the pole jam he was
so
getting
good,
was
dude.
sick.
I love that line, but like, and then he kept changing that last trick.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm so afraid
it
that
looked like he
I'm just
went.
nervous. This
This wind
sucks, man.
I know, it's such a good show. He went back tail, kickflip out.
Yeah.
I think he switched it because he's like, if I can just land this, it's good enough.
Right.
Didn't land that, and that's like the most frustrating thing when you change the trick to something.
But
that
he would
you
change
think
it
you
every
could-
other time.
Well, he was going 5-0 kickflip is what he wanted.
No, it looked like back tail.
No. 5-0 kickflip is what he wanted. Back 5 kickflip is what he wanted.
Okay.
That's what he started with. Then one of them, he went to back tail kickflip because he's like, just
Yeah, but
do
you don't
this.
know what he wanted.
Well,
he didn't know what he wanted.
The way
it was three or
that
four
they were
different
doing,
tricks.
yeah, but I do this. If he's doing what I do, something's not working. I'm gonna change that trick.
Yeah.
When you change it and that trick gets harder, like I remember doing a line with you, and instead of a fakie flip, I wanted to do a fakie heel.
Yeah.
Never did the fakie heel. That's so frustrating. You're like,
I get it, dude.
I want to just do something else.
You've seen how many kickflips I've landed. I immediately go to another trick.
Which, by the way, that gives me a great segue. I'll come back to the Gravette. But shout out Spatu Mooney. He is officially man in the street.
Absolutely.
You got that title. Send those videos, dude. I love it.
Right?
Because we can't get out there until
Dude,
next year.
He was at the O. He's cruising around all different parks, shouting out Skatosis podcast.
Hell yeah, dog.
Appreciate the love, man. That's so awesome.
And he also landed a kickflip.
I know.
And a double flip.
Dude, he's good. I asked him if he could do a nose pick on the O on that corner where and I think he said he did it. He picked his nose next to it or something.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that thing looks steep as fuck.
It does, but man, I think that would be fun. I would try some stuff on it for sure.
I'd roll. So back to the Gravette thing.
Yes. Okay, so let me just say
just
that was my least favorite part is just listening to that because his interview was awesome. I really liked him as a person, the way he talked.
Oh, in the 9 Club?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love his demeanor.
But he's that also. He reminded me of who was just doing that. Mason Silva wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like
he's
there was
so
another,
soft-spoken.
But then all of a sudden he's just yelling at his tricks. Oh, I was thinking of Kerry Getz. He's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I just love his tricks, but like when they get on one of those benders, it's hard to watch.
Softly, but carry a big stick.
It's hard to watch is all.
And when you get...
the filmer, I feel bad for the filmer because like you got to just sit there and just let it be, let it roll, just film it. If you're somebody else, you can just go walk away. You don't have to listen to it at all.
Right.
But like the rough cut, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he makes it, he doesn't say anything. That one,
no, because he's done.
That one, you hear him every single time he was going off of that hip, foot plant off the fence into the quarter pipe, into like the grass.
That was it,
dude. That was a gnarly trick, but like you hear him, he start cussing in the air because he knew it.
He kept saying that was it.
But the one that he made, he didn't.
Chickening out.
He didn't. There was no peep on the one he made.
Yeah, he. But again, I get this shit. That one that feels right, that one that's happening.
How many times did he like pull his hip out? Like he's so falling apart. He's so frail.
Dude.
How do you put yourself through that torque?
Like
just rolling in, like jumping on his board. He'd be like,
it popped out. That one where he did Manny on the quarter, drop in back 3, back 270 flip.
Yeah.
First of all, that only took 2 tries. One of them was him dropping in and hip popping.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
He's so good though. Like when he's on his line, like you were saying, that pole jam was so awesome.
So just it got progressively better.
But exactly.
Yeah.
Those 2 tricks in a row, man, were so good.
And then he
just tortures himself on that third
5
one.
Kickflip.
Finally, but like tortured himself.
And he in the beginning on the rail, you see it. He's like, I work so goddamn hard.
And like he worked hard and took a slam even off that little roof, that garage into the bank.
Yep.
Like, you see Jaws and the stuff that he does that look kind of small, and it just seemed like a little much for him to be taking these slams, knowing that like your hip is going to probably pop out, rolling away.
The slams, what he's still doing, and I don't know if this is just like...
Uh-oh. What happened? All right, weird. I don't know why, but the camera decided to...
Yeah, the things he's doing, he probably shouldn't be, but when he's on, he's on. It looks so good.
Yeah, the line, I mean, I remember the part was killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, to see him go through the torture, man, was just a little hard to watch.
Oh,
but dude, it's just intense.
I also loved, and Joe thought that was funny too, I loved where he took the canoe down the hill into the river.
Multiple times.
Because I remember it in the video part.
Yeah.
Where they showed the clip where he goes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Seeing it over and over is so funny.
Yeah, I figured that. I remember watching that thinking, man, there's no way that was first try.
That was first, yeah.
No way.
It's so low risk and almost low reward.
But he was actually going fast. Like when he finally hit the water.
But that's what I mean. Low risk in the sense that like when he was in, because the first one he was like oh, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Right.
The board fell out. He just stayed in the canoe. You're gonna stay in the canoe the whole time.
Right.
You're never gonna if you bomb that hill, you might eat shit.
Right.
Right. So then, like after a while, there's one where he fall off halfway, and he's just like,
"Yep."
What? I didn't even plan that. That was incredible.
Oh, that's pretty funny. You fell off your canoe.
Shout out Gravette.
Yeah. Well, speaking of canoes, that's what I was at last weekend.
Yes.
That's why we didn't do a show last week.
And I may have had mono, so it was good timing.
Yeah.
I was hella sick.
So, I think we should wrap this up because I don't want to sit this close to you for any longer.
Yeah. Mentioned sick part. Also, shout out Joe. She's bringing White Claws. So, yeah. I'm pretty excited.
I can't believe you're still on the White Claw train, even with maybe White Claws are giving you mono.
No, fuck you. Fuck Cole, too.
Is that what he said?
Fuck Cole. Yeah, Cole's like, too many White Claws. I'm getting White Claw withdrawal.
Oh,
that's what's happening. I got raspberry now. Yeah. Raspberry's pretty dope.
All right.
But yeah, let's end this shit.
Yeah, on that note, let's get out of here. I'm going to go drink a beer.
I think she just pulled up, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Get it.
Look at her right there. She's calling you out.
Let's fucking get it.
All right, skatosis.com. Love you guys. Find us online.
Monty
Send us
twice.
emails. Do all the things. Leave us a review. Send us some feedback. Thank you, Spot the Looney, man. You are awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. Man in the street.
Love you to the max. Ciao.
Old Dude Skate Co.